Israeli soldiers have entered Gaza to take out several missile launch sites, ending in armed clashes with Hamas. There are now fears the move will spark a ground invasion into the enclave. Paula Slee has got more from Tel Aviv.
Israeli soldiers briefly entered northern Gaza. The IDF says that the purpose of the mission was to destroy rocket launching sites. We understand that there was a brief exchange of fire during which 4 Israeli soldiers were lightly wounded, but the army has since returned to Israel. Of course, the question being asked is whether or not this is a precursor for a ground offensive. Certainly the sense on the ground, and from me witnessing the amassing of tanks and armored personnel vehicles and troops along the border, it does seem as if a ground offensive could be imminent, and certainly the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has indicated that this is an option that he is considering. The word from the Israeli army, however, is that they are ready for a ground offensive, but that ultimately this is a political decision.
Meanwhile, Israel says its air raids are aimed at rooting out Hamas in Gaza, but they also kill innocent people along the way. The total number of Palestinians who have died in the offensive has reached at least 159, and most of them are civilians.
لا سمعنا صوت صاروخ ولا حاجة. فجأة لقيت حالي في الشفا.
Israel launched the offensive on Tuesday and is claiming it only targets Hamas militants. Meanwhile, the United Nations is calling for a ceasefire, saying that most of the casualties are civilians. But Israel is vowing to press on with its campaign until Hamas stops its rocket attacks